Hey, hi guys, this is Arpita Tulsyan here. Uh, so this video is basically for all the CA intermediate students uh, who are having their exams in the upcoming Jan 25 examinations. How are you all? How are things going on? How are your studies going on? Yes, I hope सब अच्छा चल रहा है. I hope everything is going on good. Yes, I got messages from many students that, ma'am, how do we revise? Like earlier we had our attempt in November. Yes, November thing got shifted to January. So earlier we were at a little piece that okay, now we have extra some time available with us. We'll be able to cope up. But now things doesn't seem the same. Yes. So yes, I will be talking about the IDT strategy. Okay, how are you supposed to deal with it? See, first of all, now by this time, definitely you would have already completed the syllabus one. Obvious सी बात है. Yes. So, if I want to tell you, okay, when you are doing your revision now, okay, you would be in your revision phase. So, when you are doing your revision now, what material we should be using, ma'am? So, yes, when we did the lectures, etc., when you did the classes with me, etc., you had got the textbook. Okay, you had got the textbook with you. Two volumes you got. Volume one was your content book. Volume two was your question bank book. Right? So that will be your base book. ठीक है, वो आपका एकदम base रहना चाहिए because that is what you have been following since the time you read it first. Okay, so that you have to follow. Now going ahead, apart from that, we made some class notes also. Yes, we made some class notes also to simplify some tricky concepts, etc. We made our own notes. So wherever you have those tricky things for which you have already made notes, you can directly refer the class notes because once you refer the class notes, you start recollecting things very nicely. So you can do that. Yes, and yes, make sure that you solve the question bank because ultimately that is going to be the god, right? Understanding the concept is one thing, and then applying it in the question answers is another thing. So solving the question answers, question bank is must. Okay. So whatever textbook you have been following, okay, please at this moment, at this end moment, uh, see, when you go and study with your friends, or when you sit together with your friends, someone will say that use these notes, these are very small. Someone will say no, use these are very simple. But if you do that, you will screw up at this particular moment. Okay, because you have already got used to a particular type of notes, and then now when you plan to switch, then it will become a very what do you say, a thing which, because of which you'll be playing with your career. Okay, so don't do that. Okay, whatever you have been using, whatever book you have been using, continue with that. Okay, you'll have to trust. Okay, continue with that. Please make sure that you solve the question answers also. Now, book which you are supposed to use, that we have already discussed. Now, ma'am, coming on to revision. See, revision, first time study, I should say. Okay, first time study you would have already done when we were doing it in the class. Okay, then after that, second time you would have done it on your own. Okay, that is your next. And at least one more time. Okay, at least one more time. Again, you have to revise things on your own. See, when we did it here in the class, it was 100% of it. Okay, when second time you did, it has to be again 100% of it. But when you are doing it for the third time, now you should know how to summarize things. Okay, now you should know how to summarize things, how to bring such a big syllabus together. Okay, so at least on your own, at least 2 to 3 times revision on your own. At least 2 to 3 times revision should happen. Because of that, things will start getting fit in your mind somewhere here and there. Yes. For revision, I have also given you last day revision notes, LDR notes. Okay, last day revision notes I have already provided to you chapter wise for Jan 25 students. If you have not got, you can just message on my WhatsApp number, or alternatively, you can just go to my website. You already know it, right? You can go to my website. That is, I'll just show it to you where. Yes, you can go to arpitatulsyan.com. In the free resources section, you will find these free notes. Okay, can you see this? In the free resources section, you will find the free notes. And once you go there, you can just download the last day revision notes. Those are free of cost. Yes, So last day revision notes, fully amended notes for your Jan 25, that is already available on the website and you can just go through it. Yes, and since that is made from our book only, so you will be able to correlate. Okay, so that won't be a issue at all. Then going on to another thing. Okay, going on to another thing. Problems, ma'am. What issues? What I got to know from many students is, ma'am, when we are studying, it feels like we are studying for the first time. Okay, many students say this, ma'am, we understood when you taught in the class, when we revised after that, we understood everything. But now when we are again taking the subject for revision, it is like alpha, beta, gamma. Okay, so you see that is a very normal phenomena that happens. That is happening not only with you, that happens with everyone. Okay, so this is a very normal thing. Ma'am, what is the solution? How do we overcome it? So, see, now you have to try to recollect the content. Ma'am, how do we try to recollect the content? So, for that, you can use the last day revision notes, and more than that, you can use the YouTube revision videos. Okay, on the YouTube channel, when you go to my channel, Arpita Tulsyan, there in the playlist, okay, in the playlist, go to the playlist, you will find almost all chapters revisions are uploaded on the YouTube. You can use those revision videos. See, you learned for the first time also, you learned from me. Now you are revising also with me. So things, wording, statements are going to remain the same. So because of that, now you will not feel that, okay, this is something new. You won't get that feeling at all. Yes. So for this, the solution is, if you're feeling that everything is new. Okay, if you're feeling everything is new, make sure you're using the last day revision notes and you are using the revision video. Yes. And see, almost all the revisions, almost all the chapters revision, we have done it in limited time. Okay, one chapter, half an hour, 45 minutes or something like that. And because of that, very quickly you can summarize the entire syllabus. Yes, and don't forget to subscribe and like that particular subscribe the channel, and don't forget to like the video. Yes, all these efforts, whatever we are taking, this is for you. Yes, okay. And another thing, ma'am, are there any amendments? Okay, ma'am, are there any amendment? Yes, so there are a couple of amendments for your Jan 25 examination. For that also, amendment notes are available, same on the website. The amendment notes are also available, plus the amendment video is also uploaded on YouTube. Okay, so everything is ready for you. All you have to do is use the resources and study. Okay, so amendment notes are available, amendment videos are available, revision notes are available, revision videos are available. So make use of it and study. Yes, so I hope with the help of this, okay, with the help of this, you should be able to study properly and you should be able to do the revision. See, first time study is important to understand things, okay, but to give a fair examination, but to give proper good examination, what is important, what is most important is revision. If you don't recollect things, if you're not able to remember things, what's the point of first time studies also, right? So please make sure that you focus very nicely on the revision. Yes, and now that you have hardly a few days left with you, uh, make sure you stay positive. Okay, Uh, you should not take studies as a burden. Oh God, I have to do it. If you do that, it is always going to be a burden. Okay, so don't take it as a burden. Please stay positive, keep smiling. Yes, keep smiling, and you just study with the motive that yes, I want to study, I want to learn things, I want to give my exams, I want to pass my exam. And now it is a matter of hardly very few days now. You can definitely self motivate yourself for these days so that you can give the best during your exams. You have been studying since so long, right? So now why to give up, during the last few days? Yes, and the biggest distraction these days is your social media. Okay, your Instagram, Facebook, whatever you are following. Avoid that now. Avoid that. Nothing is going to happen now if we don't look after that for the next 1 month or something like that. What will happen? Nothing is going to change, right? Instagram is going to be there itself, Facebook is going to be there itself, your followers will be there itself. Nothing is going to change. Okay, so as of now, we want to change, we need to change our priorities. Okay, we need to change our priorities. We need to focus on ourselves. We need to focus on our health. We need to focus on our studies so that we can give the best out. Yes, and trust me, Jan 25 results are going to be good. Okay, stay positive about it. Jan 25 exam results are going to be good. If those are going to be good, ma'am, I want to clear in it anyhow. Okay, that should be your focus. I hope I am very, very clear, everyone. Yes. So, whatever material, to summarize this, okay, whatever material you have, continue following that material. Okay, along with that material, I have released the amendment notes. Make sure you use the amendment notes, amendment videos. Hardly few amendments are there. Just complete it. Okay, sit at once, complete it. Okay, after that, you have the revision notes also. You have the revision videos also. Make use of them. Make full use of them. Okay, and I am 100% sure you won't face any problem. Yes. Okay, so I wish you all the very best for your examination.